Learn which fad diets are healthy and which ones are unhealthy. Whether it's your New Year's resolution or just a simple decision to start taking care of your body, losing weight is never a poor lifestyle choice. The issue, though, is that there are so many different fad diets out there that are just not sustainable, not to mention unhealthy. Take the 13-day diet, for example. This diet is also known as the Copenhagen Diet. And according to The Sun, this program claims that you can lose 20+ pounds in just 13 days. But what if we told you that the 13-day diet wasn't as healthy as it seems? What if it wasn't the best way to support your goal of weight loss? Stay tuned and find out why. But first, before we begin this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more daily tips like this and turn on notifications so you never miss our new videos. If you're unfamiliar with this diet, the 13-day diet is an extremely short-term and strict diet that relies on the individual consuming under 1,000 calories a day, which is an extremely lower than the recommended calorie consumption for adult men and women. According to the experts at the National Health Service, the average man requires around 2,500 calories in order to maintain his healthy weight within a balanced, healthy diet. For women, the number is slightly less, 2,000 calories. Granted, the number of calories you need to consume will depend on your size and age, so experts recommend different things for different people. Now that you have the basic background information about the 13-day diet, let's talk about why this diet plan is not only unhealthy, but also unsafe. Sarah Flower, who is a renowned nutritionist and expert on the subject of weight loss, told The Sun online that this diet is a far cry from healthy. She mentions that weight loss is more than just losing pounds. It's about your body being healthy. She adds that when you do a diet like this and then go back to eating normally, the lost weight will be regained. Nutritionist, biochemist, and expert Dr. Ingrid V. Van Heerden, a contributor to Health24 website, explains that this diet is unsafe and unhealthy because of the low-calorie intake and unbalanced diet. Dr. Van Heerden states that people who are drastically reducing their calorie intake per day will feel weak, hungry, tired, and can be receptive to illness. Dr. Van Heerden adds because this diet cuts out certain food groups, people may suffer from vitamin and mineral deficiencies. Not to mention that because this diet is lacking fruits, dairy, and whole grains, people may also experience kidney problems. According to the Weight Control Information Network, an information service of the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases, a low-calorie diet such as the 13-day diet should only be administered by your physician. In comparison, your physician would use commercially prepared formulas, which would include the necessary micronutrients to ensure that there is no lack of nutritional requirements. We had the pleasure of speaking to Dr. Susan S. Percival, a professor at the University of Florida who specializes in food science and human nutrition. It's safe to say that she's an expert in both diets and weight loss. The first thing she said when we mentioned the 13-day diet was, "That's 3 pounds a day. I think the diet has broken the laws of physics." Dr. Percival is correct when she mentions the amount of weight a person has to lose per day in order for this diet to be successful. But rather than using the 13-day diet plan, why not choose a healthier, realistic plan? Dr. Van Heerden suggests aiming for weight loss of 1 to 2 pounds per week, which will include 45 to 60 minutes of physical activity per day, along with a balanced diet of fruits and vegetables, and reduced consumption of sweetened drinks. So that's it, huh? Fad diets never work and you should stop trying them altogether? Wrong. It turns out there are actually some fad diets that do work, are good for your health, and result in some decent weight loss. Instead of focusing on unhealthy diets like the 13-day diet, now we'll look at a couple of fad diets that actually might work for you. Disclaimer: make sure to consult your physician before starting any sort of diet, as different diets have different effects on people. Now that that's out of the way, let's dive right into those fad diets. Number 1, the Atkins Diet. You've probably heard of this one because Healthline describes it as the most famous low-carb weight loss diet in the world. It was brought to a presumably much fatter public by Robert Atkins in the early 1970s, and were much skinnier for it. Today, we'll go over how it works, and you can see if it's right for you. There are 4 stages to the Atkins Diet, the first of which is a 2-week induction phase. During this part, your carbs will be set at 20 grams per day, but you can have unlimited amounts of protein and fat. After 2 weeks, you'll start to add back your carbs in 5 grams a day. This is so you can find what Healthline calls your critical carbohydrate levels for maintaining and losing weight. According to studies reported on PubMed, the Atkins Diet is probably one of the most effective in the world for weight loss. It teaches you discipline and how to eat healthily, so we're not really surprised that it works so well. Number 2, South Beach Diet. Ah yes, Florida. Home of the alligators, pythons, retired grandparents, and the Miami Dolphins. However, it's also home to one of our best diets for weight loss in at least the nation. Created by a man named Dr. Arthur Agatston, it was designed to do, what else? Help his patients lose a bunch of weight. Here's how the South Beach Diet works. It's similar to the Atkins Diet. However, it puts more emphasis on protein rather than having unrestricted fats. So during phase 1, you're eating a lot of protein but cutting back on carbs and fat. In fact, most of his diet is very low in carbs and very low in fat. However, things get a little less restrictive in phases 2 and 3. Get this, PubMed reports that after they took a 12-week study looking at South Beach Diet's effects, they found that adults lost at least 11 pounds and 2 inches off their waist. Combined with some exercise, this diet sounds like it would be pretty effective. Number 3, vegan diets. We hesitate to label a vegan diet as a fad because in recent years it's become pretty standard. However, Healthline definitely describes it as a fad diet. So who are we to say the opposite? Plus, it would be helpful to examine the vegan diet here because it's a very viable option when it comes to losing weight. Sure, you can call them unbalanced or extreme, or call the people who constantly bang on them about pretentious or on their high horse, but like it or not, it's a good weight loss option. They're also kind of right though, as a lot of vegan food is processed, which won't make you lose weight. If you're going to go vegan, definitely go whole foods. If you're not sure if we mean the type of food or the store, you could probably use both, to be honest. Anyways, let's talk results. Apparently, according to once again our experts and friends down at PubMed, one 6-month controlled study of 63 overweight adults each had the subjects to do different diets. The people who did the vegan diet lost twice as much weight as the other participants. Oddly enough, they also lost twice as many friends. We're just kidding, vegans. We know we give you a hard time, but you're just so darn healthy. Maybe it's jealousy. Number 4, Ketogenic Diet. Sometimes known as the Keto Diet. This one has been whispered around the media and the offices of nutritionists for quite some time now. What it does is changes your sugar to ketones, which are compounds made of fatty acids your brain can use to make energy. Unlike, say, Atkins and the South Beach Diet, this diet instead doesn't gradually increase your carbs, and instead keeps it very low to keep its practitioners in a state of ketosis. Ketosis is the state in which your body burns ketones instead of carbs. For reference, those doing the keto diet typically get around 50 grams of carbs a day, sometimes even less than 30, which you'll recall is the amount you're given during the first phase of the Atkins Diet. Here's what Healthline had to say about the results of this diet. In a controlled 2-year study of 45 obese adults, those in the ketogenic group dropped 27.5 pounds, or 12.5 kilograms, and lost 29 inches, or 11.4 centimeters, from their waists on average. That's about 13 pounds and 14.5 inches off their waistline a year. Not only that, but the study suggests that ketones apparently reduce appetite, which means you'll be eating even less. Neat. And that's it for our list of fad diets. What about you? What diet works best for you? Maybe you've had a bad experience with fad diets that you want to share. Let us know in the comment section below all about your various good or bad experiences with fad diets. Enjoyed this video? Hit the like button and share with your friends. Also, subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.